What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Root. So I'm going to review the 5th album by Canadian rock band 1000 Foot Krutch. Basically, this product is called Welcome to the Masquerade, and it came out in the late summer of 2009. Now, the fair about this product, this is another band that I found and discovered through Larry the Batman fan as far as these fairs going to happen. Particularly, he said that the music that he was listening to by this band in like the summer of 2025 pitches like that was not this particular album, but within the pitch is some solid type fairs. Want to get to some of these type ones within the pitch. I reviewed Skillet recently that Larry the Batman fan was talking about. This is another one within those pitches within a relative type sense. The aspect here, this is another classic album within these pitches. 1000 Foot Krutch, from what I now know of them, is pretty excellent ordeals within these pitches. They got to 6 singles, excellent type ordeals. Definitely the pitch as far as saying, it seemed like they had some pretty good commonplace type appeal. They had some ones. Just being able to say there were some ones that at least got in the several million plays. The most popular song off this album is E for Extinction. There's another one, Welcome to the Masquerade, that's not a single that has 23 million. There's some other ones like Fire It Up and Scream that has some pretty good popularity as well. So it's just on pitch as far as saying. There's the number ones on the Christian rock chart. There's the number ones on the United States Christian rock chart as far as was physically happens. Excellent type pitch for some of these within these products. Fire It Up was one that got in like a relative kind of popularity on the US main chart, so some good type ordeals. At least being able to say it's a pretty bona fide type successful type product within the pitch, definitely within the pitch as far as it getting to 6 singles. But look at the aspect here, yeah, I recommend every song off this product within these fairs, including the invitation, the intro as far as this fair's going to have that doesn't have any vocals. So it's within the pitch as far as saying I look after it. The particular fair about this album, it does have some rev turn-up type ones, but it's not as full-bound gnarl with the pitch. I mean, this is a pretty heavy type record, but it's kind of the aspect. I do like these snack run songs on here. I do like these. There's some similarities to folks like Trapped and Alien Ant Farm in certain senses, folks like that. Some of those post-grunge and alternative metal type ones in the pitch, just within those formats, is consistent, continues like the fair of what had happened throughout the 2000s, late 90s, songs type pitches, so it's just good type fair for that. I'm trying to think of some other ones apart from Alien Ant Farm and Trap, some of those type folks in particular. Papa Roach within certain senses, especially past 2004, some of those type aspects, so it's the accent type pitch, but it's just the fair as far. So yeah, this does have traces of new metal in here. It's not as full bound where the rapping would kind of get towards it, but it's kind of within the pitch. It's just like an alternative, kind of within the neighboring community of something kind of similar to POD and some folks like that, kind of within that relative aspect. Even though Papa Roach was not Christian rock, Christian metal pitch like that, it's kind of within the arrangement of how some of those type fairs can happen within pitch. It's kind of within the relative variety, similar to Godsmack, also within some of that tone. So it's just the pitch, good rap metal. Now, it particularly says that this album is, Wikipedia says that this album is more alternative rock, but I definitely feel like it was more alternative metal than alternative rock. I mean, it has some hard rock type ones. There's some songs like Fire It Up, Bring Me to Life, some of these type ones within the pitch, some of those type formats, Smackdown within certain senses. But I kind of look after the fair. It just has like these rumblers more so than the aspect. Just a lot of these particular type aspects have a little bit more snarl about them more so than the pitch of like this kind of bar hop type ones within a more hard rock type fashion. But definitely is great for some cage nice pitches like that. Definitely is great for some cage nice bar hopping backyard crazes pitch like that. Just a bunch of ordeals within like some social commotion. So excellent type ordeals. Social score is definitely going to get pretty high. So yeah, talk about the singles here. Basically, Bring Me to Life is a nice one, which is different from the Bring Me to Life. This is not a cover song to Bring Me to Life by Evanescence, as far as this goes, but it's an excellent type song. Bring Me to Life is like a revved in, sure shot kind of house party kickoff to kind of get within these aspects. Nice bop to kind of have within these products here. Just getting loud. I definitely say about this one, just some good embellish. So this is kind of the fair, consistent kind of house party and backyard type noise pitches like that. Have a few red cups around some of these type pitches with them for me, like the socialize and some of those type aspects. Kind of within the tone as far as saying within the product, as far as like the kickoff towards those sorts of moments within the product of it. Great opening single within some of these type products. It's a good type fair about it. This seems like one of the ones that was number 1 on the Christian rock charts as far as this specific happens. Excellent type pitch, so good type fair. Forward Motions, the second single here within these pitches. This is like a dreary kind of post-hour passage kind of get within the products. Just a good charmed kind of post-grunge, I'd say, within the aspects as far as these tones going to go. Grab some Popeyes pitches like that. Very similar to like the Killers band with particular songs like Mr. Brightside and all these things that I've done, some of those type pitches. Pretty similar to Hot Fuss within some of those type aspects, and leftover traces of like Sam's Town, some of those type pitches within the format, I would definitely say. Kind of has like that cheery kind of drear about it within the aspect of like the chorus as far as those first happen, but it's definitely within the pitch. It just like, yeah, it's just basically post-grunge. It's just not as much frustrate within the tone. It just kind of has more aspect to like a little bit more balm about it. Just some Pink Skies kind of, just more grimace type music within the tone as far as this pitch kind of, not so much grimace in terms of like, kind of being a jackass, something like that, but just kind of the pitch as far as saying just a relative enjoyment. It's It seems somewhat illustrious but manageable within the pitch as far as what's supposed to happen. Just kind of has the upkeep about it very much within the Mr. Brightside type variety as far as those pitch counts. Excellent type ordeal. Fired Up's a nice one as well within these pitches. It's like a nice evening primer, I'd say, here within the aspects. Just feeling grand, I'd say, about this particular song. Polish a few off pitches like that. Have some drinks in your system. So it's like bears. Just man cave kind of music pitches like that. Goes pretty well with Bring Me to Life. So it's like pitches. Good man cave. Definitely kickback type music and chill music as far as those pairs are going to happen within the pitch. So just the format as far as getting towards it is a good, easy kind of social commotion type one within the aspect. There's a number of these on here that do have like the crowd type factor within the pitch as far as like some commotions about it, just getting towards like the aspect of like the commotion about it within the appeal as far as those aspects kind of go. Good type formats. Some of these work either way for house party or just backyard with. These work either way with indoor, outdoor kind of residential type fare within pitches like that. Already Home is the fourth single. It's like a pushing along kind of commute, I'd say, about the aspects here. Just soggy kind of blasé weekdays, I'd say, about some of these type ones. Just Need a Smoke, Sunside products within the tone behind it. Pick Me Up, definitely, I'd say here. Just good song to drift to. This is like the typical kind of rainy kind of Monday, Tuesday type ballad within the pitch as far as those formats kind of happen. Just the aspect of some of those type ones. Good radio grab within those pitches. Excellent type fare. So this works for like the makeshift pitches like that. E for Extinction's the fifth single as far as these formats can happen. It's like a good gusty kind of post-grunge jury kind of go within the aspects of it. Just typical kind of muzak relief, I'd say, within the product. Just some sparky kind of map out. It's kind of a sparky song kind of have within the tones behind it here within pitches like that. Just a good song to map out some drops pitches like that. So what I mean by that is just the format, figuring out some next moves just when the fair is like the next, how the spices are going to happen just within pitches like that. E for Extinction is the most popular song off this album according to Spotify, so Swim the Pitch has some good type of appeal about it. This is one of those type ones that has the particular kind of disc overall September, October, November type fashion about it. It's kind of more, a little bit cooler, a little bit crisper pitches like that. It's some good autumn embrace, just fares like that. This particular overcast, gusty type product within aspect, just like some good crisp kind of good climate for post-grunge type aspects when you think of songs that are popular post-grunge like Blurry and How You Remind Me, some of those pitches are just kind of cooler type music within the tone, excellent type ordeal within it. It seems like it was rightfully popular within these pitches. It seems like a song that could stand to pick up some further airplay nowadays within these pitches. Then the sixth single off this product is Look Away. So within these pitches here, there's like a brushy kind of summerside glimmer to kind of get within the aspects of it here. Just good golden kind of countryside pitches like that, I have to say. Very similar more over to like more folks just within like the MySpace type aspects, some inside tones within the pitch, just kind of simmering. Something Rihanna would kind of do in like 2007, 2008, some inside ones, other folks like that. Adele. Avril Lavigne in certain senses off of her 2011 album, some of these type pitches. A good song to smoke a couple too pitches like that, just some snack trips, some of those type ordeals. So it's just kind of pitch as far as saying, it really feels like plain white tea, some of those type folks. It's typical kind of banner and vanilla kind of 2000s MySpace music within those aspects as far as those tones can happen. Just excellent within pitch as far as those fares will kind of go. It's real light licked and summer side as far as those pitch kind of excellent type pitch. Just kind of has like a brushy type sense, probably more, August, September, October, some stuff fares within as leaves start to get crunchy pitches like that, good type ordeals. But look after it. So I recommend all 13 songs off this album, including the invitation, the intro, as far as this pitch can happen. So speaking of the invitation, it's like a garbled dope kind of head trip, I'd have to say here within the products of it. Just pull self through some slag as far as those pitch can happen. Just good day drift type songs. So it's just the pitch as far as saying just the composition and getting wired back together within the product of just like a typical kind of slag type day. Just some intermission type moments within the tone of just taking a few bites out of a cheeseburger, grab some french fries, pitch like that. Just kind of figure out the format as far as those pitch can happen within pitch. Ice cold Coke, some of that formats within aspect. Just kind of in between type sessions. Very similar within fashions to songs like Look Away and E for Extinction. Some of these type ones within fashion, just that particular juror about it. And there's some other type ones on here, pitches like that. No One Like That Is Watching Over Me, so some good type ordeals. But yeah, Welcome to the Masquerade's a nice one within these pitches. It's like a Get Nice and Crunk kind of good combo with Bring Me to Life. I have to say within these aspects, it's kind of a post banger as far as these pitches kind of happen. So pretty much the first three songs that you hear out this album that are not the invitation intro pretty much have that fire up type product within backyard and kind of more residential house party type commotion pitches like that. It's just some good type ordeals, just good type fare to get like the heavy hitters going right immediately. Socialize kind of sparkiness within those aspects as far as those tones going to go. A nice nightclub song on here that has some excellent type of ordeals is The Part That Hurts the Most Is Me. This is like a wired and red hot kind of Linkin Park like banger, like I was saying, good pitches like that. This definitely harnesses Chester Bennington in a lot of senses as far as these aspects can go. Good type pitches, very similar like the melodies, pitches like that. Pretty good action pack as far as these pairs can go. So definitely some night venue noise, just the ambience of just kind of having like that mingle and just the niceness of just having that mingle and marinate as far as those pitches can happen just amidst like social spots and just kind of the commotion, just chillaxing in a booth, having some Hypnotic nearby or a good glass of Jim Beam, something like that. Excellent type pitches within the format. This works pretty. And say the part that hurts the most is May has like the similar type commotion being house party type noise, but definitely works for venue type spots within the pitch. There's actually not as many full bound type ones within the venue type aspect as far as like the blitziness. A lot of this kind of has more neighborhood and house party type ordeals, the snack run type music and neighborhood, John's backyard smokish pitches like that, but some good type ordeals. Get a few of these for like more organized type commotion. Probably say SmackDown is the quality one within these pitches. This is like a summer event and sunshine kind of get within the aspects here. Just some step out within the product. Just feeling Fritz, and by Fritz I mean having some smokes in your system, so those type products within it. Feeling Fritz and some nice activity going as far as those pitches will kind of have them with it. Just good socialize as far as those pitches can go. So this is the product of this, whether it is like a swap meet or something like that, some sort of ordeal. These particular aspects like afternoon commerce pitches like that within those ordeals, date afternoons. It's a good product to kind of have. Like some crowd kind of hopping boss pitches like that, barbecues pitches like that. Another nice commotion one off here would be, in terms of like more house party type noise, would be out of control. It's like a backyard rumble and smoke fest. I definitely say about the products of it here, just good even pace about this one and grip. I definitely feel like the thing I like about 1,000-foot Krutch as far as these pairs can have is they get tore up within a sense, but it kind of has like the grip of like, it has a good grip as far as these pairs can have. Not so much where it supposedly kind of veers into like the conduct of something kind of. This particularly 1,000-foot Krutch just doesn't feel that volatile within the pitch as far as those pairs are going to happen. Just to miss the aspect. It feels very centered and just has a nice goings of things as far as like this the aspect, like the tone as to how the grip is kept within these pitches. Good song to get crunk to, definitely. It's like some good loud pack. So there's a couple songs that have that centered pace, but just good even type flow pitches like that. Out of control and scream kind of have those conducts as far as just like the good kind of consistent bangers within those aspects as far as like the tone and the energy of it. So Scream's another one like this. Scream is like a mid-tempo lick, kind of passive turn up to kind of get within the product. Not as crazy as like Bring Me to Life and Fire It Up, so those type ones. Other products like that, like SmackDown, with good type pitch. It's like a good groovy but steady kind of day pickups. It's like a good groovy but steady kind of day pitches like that. I'd say just some pickups. I would definitely feel like about some of these type pairs. Just grab some Burger King, some of the type products. So just excellent with the aspects as far as the particular format would kind of go. Just the pitch as far as just having like the particular kind of kickback and just enjoy within the product. To just like socialized as just also some socialized that kind of has the aspect of just like commonplace and just kind of affable kind of connecting energy as far as those first comes. So just a good kind of gate, some good kind of initial type noise for like the product of just like a good example of like a buzzing type commotion that just keeps things apt as far as those pitch counts. It's just excellent within those ordeals. Then I'd say within the product of it as well, like Watching Over Me is a nice one within these pitches. Also within these aspects, it's like a jury kind of trapped in alien ant farm like Sunset Gates within some of these products here. Definitely within the pitch behind it. Papa Roach, some of these type folks within the format. Good stretcher, I would definitely say within some of these type fairs. It's good for snack runs, pitches like that. So just the ordeal, just kind of countryside type, it's kind of city side type going. Some good neighborhood struts and city side kind of goings, pitches like that. Some other type folks like Newfound Glory and Good Charlotte. Some type folks with the aspects for those tones can have just typical kind of snack runs. Just the aspect of this, like picking up some smoke that fair, getting like a snack cake or a frozen burrito. Some type aspects within the tone. Definitely like blunt wrap. Get a nice chocolate or vanilla blunt wrap. Some type pitches or a blueberry one within those aspects for those tones can have just some excellent type ordeals. Kind of figure out the passage. Just the next move as far as just like in between kind of extra type noise and like a neighborhood strut, some type of ordeal. So just the aspect behind this good wariness with an aspect like a commonplace kind of day miss past like the makeshift type ordeals. That's the fair about the sound I'd say within these products. Just being able to say the social score is going to go ahead and get a 10 out of 10 within these aspects. I look within the tone as far as saying just 6 singles, some type of ordeals is large enough deal within the product of it. Just a good type fair. Definitely has some popular type ones within the pitch. Basically, not to say it was modest. It's just kind of the pitch as far as saying. It's just too bad seemingly that these particular songs don't have much more commonplace. I think there's some good nice ones off this album that could stand to have some good commonplace airplay within the nowadays type fashion within some of these type products within. It makes me question what particular songs are the most popular ones that are played usually by 1,000-foot Krutch, some of those type ordeals. Like I do feel like Fire It Up and Bring Me to Life for some excellent type ones. E for Extinction's pretty excellent within these ordeals as well. I do like Look Away pretty damn well within some of these type pitches. Forward Motion is nice. So it's just got some good ordeals as far as these pitches can have in some of these post-grunge type ones. The aspects of just kind of shifting between the night hours, some backyard parties, pitches like that, some House Party Red Cup type noise. Some makeshift songs within some of these type pitches, kind of switching between 2 o'clock makeshift and rainy day type fashions to like more 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock p.m. just post-hour type passage. Some of those type fairs is kind of the pitch, and some summer shine kind of in there within a glimmer type sense as well. So this good type pitch has plenty, like these snack run songs, like some of these type fairs like that. Active sparkiness and good times. So good type ordeal. So in terms of the future within the product of it, so yeah, I think I was saying 10 out of 10 score, 10 out of 10 social within these pitches, like I was trying to say about that, just the fairness of all these varieties pitches like that. So 10 out of 10 social. So in terms of the future, like, I want to say 1,000-foot Krutch has dropped some recent type stuff within the pitch behind it. I look after the ordeal. This is their 5th album that they dropped in 2009, so I think they have a good assortment of these as far as these press can have. I'm definitely going to get some more of these down the road. It's pretty enjoyable type one, definitely with the impact, definitely worth the purchase. Some of these type of ordeals. It's excellent type fairs, some grandiose type promotion pitches like that. It's an overall banner, thrilling type time that has some excellent type products, some overall superb thrills as far as what's going to happen.